61 cool degrees out there right now, but things will be warming up.
That's right. This week we actually will see temperatures climb all the way into the mid-80s by Friday. So don't get used to temperatures sitting on the cool side. Now you've got one more night tonight though where you can give the air conditioner a break and leave the windows open, but we will start to watch the heat and humidity build back in. Today we're also keeping an eye on some spotty fog in the far northwestern Miami Valley. Most of us though should have a pretty quiet commute. And yes, we have a mostly dry stretch building back in, but as we head towards the weekend, we'll take a look at whether or not we could see a few showers or storms. One good thing that the rain did for us across the Miami Valley, if you suffer from hay fever because of ragweed pollen, is it actually did drop the weed pollen down to low. So this was the most recent count from yesterday. We'll get another count late this morning. You can see, unfortunately, when we get rain, it oftentimes will keep the mold spore count high outside. And because we see that humidity building in by Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, the mold spore count may not drop. Unfortunately, the weed pollen, because of the dry conditions, could actually climb again. So I did keep us at a moderate impact if you do suffer from allergies this week, especially as we head not only later today, but really tomorrow. We may start to notice the uptick in the weed pollen again. Here's a live look outside. This is in Piqua. You can see visibility reduced just a little bit. So especially cities that are starting to see the skies clear, that's where we will see the fog develop with winds very light out of the northwest. You can see some of that fog development up across the northern Miami Valley. Sydney right now actually is visibility below a mile. And we've got spotty fog across the Ohio-Indiana border as well. Areas like Dayton and Springboro, even Springfield and Xenia, not seeing much impact, but that doesn't mean that there aren't some isolated pockets, especially in some of our rural communities this morning, that are seeing a little bit of fog. Live Doppler 7 radar scanning the skies, and for the most part, we get to take a break from tracking rain showers today. You can see the cloud cover does continue to pull away across the far northwest, so that's also where we have our cooler temperatures. At night, the clouds kind of act like a blanket, so cities like Dayton and Xenia and Springfield, where we still have that cloud cover, we're around 60, but where the skies have cleared off, we've already dropped to 54. So if your kids are heading out the door shortly for the bus stop, I'd say a light jacket or sweatshirt isn't a bad idea, especially because this afternoon we only get up to 73. So it'll feel warmer than yesterday. We're a little bit sunnier than yesterday, but nowhere near as warm as where we will be by the end of the work week. 72 in Tip City today, 73 in Huber Heights, and 75 in Miamisburg. Futurecast does show those clearing skies across the north and then the fog that develops very quickly. Once we head towards lunch, we start to see a little more sunshine. Futurecast wants to spit out a stray shower or sprinkle. I think in general, we just see broken clouds then for the end of the day. Tonight, we'll dip down to 58. So once again, cool enough to leave the windows open, especially since the dew points stay low, so it won't be muggy. And then tomorrow, we start to kick back up to normal. 78 is where we should be this time of year. Looking ahead here through Futurecast on Wednesday, again, we don't go mostly sunny, but we will see some breaks in the clouds here or there as we head over the next couple of days. Our 5-day forecast does show a little bit more sunshine building in for Thursday and Friday. It gets a lot warmer by the end of the week and heading towards the weekend as well. Very low chance for rain. We bring you weather and traffic every 10 minutes. Let's check in with Sergeant Mark. Good morning, Sarge.
And good morning again to you, Kirstie. Well, for about the last 15 minutes or so, we've been following a vehicle fire on southbound 75 near 675. Traffic tracker's actually there now with some live pictures from that scene. I did hear them say the fire's out, but we've got several emergency vehicles still on scene. It does look like the far right lane may be partially blocked. I'm going to check the ODOT camera and see if we can see any backup on there. If you look at kind of bottom center of the screen, that's where those flashing lights are at. It looks like traffic's getting through there okay. They're pretty well confined to the right side of the highway, as you can see on this other camera shot from traffic tracker. So not a major problem right now, but if this is your normal drive, this is southbound 75 near the 675 overpass. A little bit of a distraction there while they deal with this vehicle fire. I'm Sergeant Mark Bowen, WHIO Team Traffic.
Sarge, thank you. It is 521, 61 degrees.
The University of Dayton was ranked against universities across the country. Just how well the university did.
And the Springfield Salvation Army hosting a special event this weekend. How Shop and Shine helps women take control of their future.